That one a called strike to Owen Hayes, the first baseman this evening. But Evan Fox, he hangs with the best of them in terms of baseballs up the middle. I'm not sure if I've seen anybody else do it like he can. 0-1, the pitch. That one fouled up. Another suggestion, take my humble advice, if you will. If you're coming to the ballpark and you're bringing your vehicle, even if you drive a vehicle that you don't care much about, don't park it near the stadium. You're probably going to end up with a baseball near or through your windshield. I've seen it happen multiple times. There's a little blooper out, diving for that one up into the air and unable short, and unable to get that one. So it is back-to-back singles as Knight and Hayes open the second here with, well, a couple of base knocks. So Morris got through the first with ease, but now struggling a bit here. And these aren't booming shots either, just finding gaps, and that one over the head of, again, Eddie Leon at second base there. Another left-handed hitter, it's Jack Dorn, the right fielder, outside. With nobody away, also, I wouldn't be surprised if he lays down a bunt, perhaps. Worthgen is on the third base grass. He's in on that side. The rest of the infield double play depth opportunity. 1-0. Chopped over to the first baseman, New, goes to second to get the lead runner, and a fake throw back to first. Looks back the runner on third. So reaching on the fielder's choice is Dorn. He will be there successfully on first. Gun down at second is Hayes, and over to third is Knight. So a successful at-bat there for Jack Dorn. He moves the runner 90 feet away, and it'll be up to Logan Sanders, who last night was 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. One of 3 Sanders brothers in this lineup. He's not, well, I should say the only Sanders brother in the lineup this evening, but on the roster there is 3 different Sanders brothers. All 3 were in the lineup last night. Logan Sanders, Troy Sanders, and Marcus Sanders. 1-0 is the count to Logan Sanders here. Morris kicks and fires at a fastball that gets a piece of the outside black, 1-1. Stripes are flush across the top, 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 away. The runners lead off the corners with 1 dead here in the top of the second inning, no score. The 1-1 delivery, swing and a miss, blew it by him. And it's 1-2. This would be a big strikeout here. So runners stay on the corners here, and it'll have to be Bo Rico, who watches a strike into him on the first pitch that he sees. Again, back-to-back singles for Knight and Hayes to start off the top of the second. A 1 pitch. Just a bit low there. And it evens at 1-1. Well, Hayes was retired at second base, and Dorn was reaching a first base on that fielder's choice. So runners on the corners in the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there, 1-2. And I'll tell you what, this looks like the Aaron Morris that Utah Tech saw this past season. Morris is a young guy, and it was that arm side fastball that Morris had trouble with against the Chinooks in his last outing. It just seemed to me that that shoulder was kind of staying open on his rotation down. It seems a bit more closed now, as flying out to center field, right to Robson, who makes the catch, and Morris leaves the bases with 2 runners aboard, and the Oilers escape trouble here in the top of the second. We'll send it to the bottom of the second inning. It'll be hitters 6, 7, and 8 for the O's when we come back. You're listening to Oilers Baseball on ESPN Radio.
Life can often be overwhelming, and certainly your health care can add to that. But at Soldotna Professional Pharmacy, we're here to support you. We understand the difficulties you may face, and we're here to help. As your local pharmacy, we proudly offer monthly medication delivery services spanning from Cooper Landing to Homer, ensuring you get the care you deserve right at your doorstep. Find us conveniently located on Binkley Street in Soldotna, or we are just a call away at 907-262-3800. That's Soldotna Professional Pharmacy, where your health is our mission.
Health concerns don't wait for the perfect moment. That's why Central Peninsula Urgent Care is your solution for immediate care that fits your schedule. Our board-certified emergency physicians and compassionate nurses are dedicated to your well-being. Located at the corner of the Spur Highway and Walmart Drive in Kenai, we're open daily from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. No appointment necessary. Just walk in for compassionate, personalized healing on your schedule. Visit us at KenaiUrgentCare.com.
Welcome back to Oilers Baseball here on ESPN Radio as a cloudy day here on the peninsula, but nonetheless, we have baseball for you. We thank ESPN Radio. As solo for now, I do believe that Nick will be joining us in just a couple of minutes here. We're hoping that he can make this one. It's always a better time when I have someone else up here to chat along with. I'm also sure that all of you out of your minds listening to me just ramble for 9 innings. If you want to do that, well, you can probably talk to me after. As this one popped up, and that one will get over the press box and out of play. Foul balls are brought to you by Everybody Right. Have any credit or bad credit, it's no problem. All you need is your job and a small down payment. Located on the corner of K Beach and Poppy Lane, you can call them at 907-260-3053. Braden Smith watches that one miss low and away to even the count at a ball and a strike here. Smith hits in the 6th spot today. It'll be Smith, Leone, and Alva. 1-1 drops low for ball 2. Took a bit off of that one. Did Edison, pended him there. Called strike on the inside corner to Smith, who is, well, he's had a struggle at the plate a bit this season. He has had a much better looking swing over the past few weeks here. This one is fouled away. And the count will hold here at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and 2 the pitch to Smith. Here it is. This one is popped up into shallow right over the right fielder, Jack Dorn, who makes the catch. And it's 1 up and 1 down for the Oilers here in the 2nd. So that brings up Eddie Leone. He is the 2nd baseman today. Normally, he will be the, well, either a pitcher or a DH as a two-way, but he has been finding himself in the field. He was at 3rd base last night. Did a good seize. He's fouled over on the left side of play. 0-1, look out. It runs inside and beams him on the back of the letter. It will be the 2nd hit by a pitch of the day for Edison Polanco, who is actually not had too much to speak for. Really, the hit by a pitch and the walk are the only things that he's had to worry about today. And so that is the 2nd hit by a pitch in just about as many innings. Called strike right there to Andrew Alva. He's in left field, a later addition to this Oilers roster, fresh out of high school. Check over on Leone at first base. He's back in there safely. And the pitch. That one misses inside to Alva. Stands tall in that right-handed batter's box. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away, and 1 aboard. There's ones everywhere. That one misses low, and it's 2-1. Two balls and a strike here to Andrew Alva in the 8th spot, as that one runs inside and hits Alva. My goodness. And there is certainly no foul intent. Let me just start by prefacing this. You can see the grimace on Polanco's face. He's not intentionally trying to hit him, but that ball is certainly escaping running right-handed batters left and right here. a couple of fans discussing their disapproval of that running inside. I think they're asking they asked the Pilots pitching staff to go out and have a conversation with them, which they actually did, funny enough. That was not because the Wild fan in the stand asked them to. That was on their own account. But now it'll bring up Aiden Sullivan here with 2 runners on, back-to-back hit by pitches. So Leon off of second, Sullivan off of first. As Aiden Sullivan swings through an off-speed pitch, and he's down 0-1. He was out ahead of that one. Sullivan has a lot of opposite field power as well as a ton of pull side power. As he pops this one up, this is behind home plate. The catcher, Bo Rico, is right there, makes the catch, and it is the second out of the inning. And, a tough at-bat there for Aiden Sullivan, who starts his day off on a pop out to the catcher. And it's back to the top of the order. And if you're wondering what Cole Dawson did, he got hit by a pitch. One of 3 batters to be beamed in the back today. Andrew Alva, Cole Dawson, and Eddie Leon have all been hit by Edison Polanco, the starter here for the Pilots, as he watches a ball miss outside and low. 1 ball and no strikes here. Dawson is playing way outside, 2 balls and no strikes. He's the kind of guy that can play pretty much all 3 positions of third, short, and second. 2-0. And it is 3-0. The right-handed batters is where Edison Polanco has run into trouble today as it misses low. And, Dawson doesn't get hit that time, but he will take a free pass down to first base. And with 2 away, the bases are loaded for Colin Robson, who walked his first time up. And this is Mr. Home Run Power here in the league. We'll see if he can put a swing on this one. He had 2 RBIs last night. First pitch misses low and inside to him. Big opportunity for Robson. 1-0 misses. A called strike there. Thought that was going to miss a bit upstairs. But it evens the count out at a ball and a strike to him. As this one is hit out into right center, right underneath it is Sanders, makes the catch, and the inning is over. So the Oilers leave the bases loaded and will send things into the top of the 3rd inning. Still no score on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. You're listening to Oilers Baseball on ESPN.
Dam Construction and Roofing here on the Peninsula is your trusted roofing company. From shingle roofing and installation and repair to installation of EPDM roofing or even metal roofing installation and repair. Dam Construction and Roofing has you covered. Open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. with 24-hour emergency services available. Over 60 years of combined roofing experience. Drew is certified by Malarkey Roofing Products and can offer warranty on Malarkey Roofing products as well. Call them today. 907-262-3996.
Dr. James Julian is happy to announce the addition of 2 new dental hygienists to his team of dental professionals. Elizabeth Huntley and Rebecca Hopkins bring years of experience and a calm, gentle touch that'll make your visit pleasant and enjoyable. Dr. Julian has been providing excellence in dental care to the Peninsula residents since 1997. 283-4857. Your smile will thank you.
Welcome back to Oilers Baseball here on ESPN Radio. No score on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard through 2 innings of play, as the Oilers still have not had a hit so far today, but they have nonetheless had many base runners. That is because they have been hit 3 times, all in the back. Cole Dawson, Eddie Leon, and Andrew Alva have all been hit by pitches today. There has also been 2 walks issued from the starter Edison Polanco in his 2 innings of work. Leading off here in the top of the 3rd inning, it'll be Dylan Marks, who swings and misses at the first pitch that he sees. Marks is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Marks, Hefner, and Stolgo, the top of the lineup for the Pilots. That ball bounces in the dirt. Ball and a strike. And I'll tell you what, the Oilers are a bit short-staffed, and I think we found our potential bring in a fan opportunity. We mentioned it. Ray, he's great on the fishing charters, but boy, he's got a good glove behind there. It's a short grounder to second baseman Eddie Leon. Throw to first. Got him in time. And if the Oilers lose anybody else, I know who I'm calling immediately for backup. Look at that. He's sporting it. You guys should see this. If we have the instant replay cam on ESPN features here on this radio station, you guys could see the unbelievable glove work going on. It is a master craft. 1 up and 1 down for the Pilots here as Marks grounds it out to Leon to bring up Luke Hefner, who singled his first time up. Watches the ball low and inside. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Morris. Outside, 2-0. Again, that one, arm side fastball misses. It just tails away to lefties and runs inside to righties. That one misses high for ball 3, and it's quickly 3-0. Hefner ahead. He'll have the sit back and relax in the local lawn chair until he sees anything else. The 3-0 delivery. Fastball that missed off the outer edge and a 4-pitch walk. So Hefner has reached twice. He's the walk now. And that brings up Luke Stolga, who reached on a fielder's choice. Probably would have been a double play if it had been Petey Soto and Max Rothborg out there at the shortstop and second base positions. First pitch into him is lined right to Leon. Fires the first, and just barely back in there safe is Luke Hefner. A line-out shot to Leon at second base. And almost got doubled off there, did Luke Hefner, but he beat it by about a step. And that is the second out of the inning and keeps the runner right on first base to bring up Rodrigo Barajas, who struck out his first time up. Designated hitter Rodrigo Barajas. He also does catching jobs here for the Pilots as the runner was on the move, but it's fouled down the first base line all the way down towards that bullpen. Sullivan's going to pick it up, and will he throw it? Yes, he will. There's the tradition. It continues. Fires it into the bullpen. I was waiting for it. If you haven't seen an Oilers game live, that tradition is down the right field line, the bullpen the pitchers will egg the right fielder on to throw the baseball as hard as they can. And, Sullivan just continued that tradition right there. Bouncing ball in the dirt to make the count 1-1 to Barajas. I've heard that the Oilers players over the years have had quite some interesting traditions down there in that bullpen. I've heard fires have been started to keep warm. I mean, that doesn't sound like summer baseball, but we are in Alaska. 1-1 pitch. That one is lined out into left field, diving and making the catch. What a play, Andrew Alva. Tip your cap, young fella. You might have found a roster spot. How do you do? Beautiful play by Andrew Alva in left field to end the inning. So the Oilers escape trouble, and the top of the third will send it scoreless to the bottom of the third. You're listening to Oilers Baseball on ESPN Radio.
Into seal off and craving convenience? Look no further than TJ Secchi's. Fuel up with quality gas. Stock up on groceries from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. And grab your favorite drinks from the liquor store from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Oh, and did I mention they have fishing licenses too? Whether it's for those grocery items or relaxing evening, TJ Secchi's has you covered. And the best part? Their friendly staff always greets you with a smile. Swing by TJ Secchi's today and experience top-notch service and a one-stop shop for all your needs this summer.
Floors Unlimited, located on K-Beach, just past KSRM Radio, is expanding their showroom. Discover the Sparta Premium Vinyl Collection in plank and tile formats. With every Sparta purchase, a portion supports Ronald McDonald House Charities. They carry carpet and vinyl to tie your home together perfectly. Need a bathroom remodel? They do gorgeous ones.
Right.
Floors Unlimited serves as far as Seward and Homer. Open Monday through Saturday. Call 907-420-7688. Floors Unlimited.
Yeah.
Your dream floors come to life.
Welcome back to Oilers Baseball here on ESPN Radio as we are into the bottom of the third. And safely a field from Andrew Alva, full extension in left field to take away a base knock right there. And that is going to be a two bounce. I mean, I think you just have to call that a single. So it's an infield single for Zach Ferris. And there was nobody covering the bag there after it was in fair territory. I think part of that is on Edison Polanco, who is nowhere to be seen even remotely near the first base bag. As that one, a bunt down the third base line. That's going to be another infield single as safe at first. And how about that? Cody New. Perhaps not known for his speed, but that was textbook down the third base line. Chase Knight was not expecting that. And it is back-to-back infield singles for the Oilers. So here is Brock Worthgen, who flew out to left field. He had a good swing on it his first time up. Just did not get all the power he needed. First pitch is swung on. That's into left field for a base hit. That's going to drop safely. And back-to-back singles here for the Oilers will load the bases with nobody out. And that brings up Braden Smith, who is in a position to score the first runs of this ball game here for the Oilers. First pitch to him, it's popped up. That'll get out of play. As that one escaped up and over everything there. Still a pretty good crowd in attendance today for an early start on Sunday. Here's the is Bo Rico, who had to go down to catch that baseball, but he does step on home plate for the out. So out at home is Ferris, who had no chance at scoring. Over to third is New. Over to second is Worthgen. And Smith reaches on the fielder's choice. First pitch is high and tight to Eddie Leon. Now remember, Eddie Leon does have a home run at this ballpark. As that pitch drops low and inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Leon was hit by a pitch and was stranded on third base back in the second. Here's the 2-0. Outside, quickly 3-0, and a walk here would score a run. Polanco is ready. He kicks and fires the 3-0. Strike did Eddie Leon, the second baseman. So we'll see if he wants to swing here. 3-1, that is a deep fly ball, but goes foul. Boy, we probably would have just seen home run number 2. 3-2 pitch is upstairs, and it walks in the first run of the ball game. So a patient at bat for Eddie Leon pays off, as coming in to score is Cody New. To third base goes Worthgen. To second goes Smith, and Leon goes to first. Now here's Andrew Alva, who watches the first pitch upstairs. Alva was hit by a pitch in the second inning as well. 1-0, swing and a miss. Boy, that had some movement on it. Brought him down to a knee. Did Edison Polanco. 1-1, misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. 1-1, misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. To Andy left field. And that one also runs inside. I think I get very low into his stance. I think, if I got hit once and was running inside on 3 consecutive pitches, I might be a little cautious too. He took a hack at that one, though. Came up empty. And the count has worked full, and back-to-back goes. 3 balls and 2 strikes, 1 away. The base is juice for the O's. The pitch. That ball is hit into left field. Going back at the wall is Stolga. He's looking up and will make it at the track. Tagging from third will be Brock Worthgen. So it does enough for the RBI, but I thought, boy, Andrew Alva, after making a play out there and left, would complement his day with a grand slam right there. And that is back-to-back hitters that have just barely missed home runs. Leon, certainly, if it had stayed fair, would have been way out of the ballpark. But it is pitch swings. That's going to drop down for a base hit. Holding up at third, and smartly so, is Brayton Smith. Stopping at second is Leon, but it is a single for Aiden Sullivan. And again, the bases are loaded for the top of the order. So here is Cole Dawson, who has been hit today, and he walked. He has reached base twice. 1 ball and no strikes to him already. The pitch. Towering pop-up, shallow center into the Bermuda Triangle. Calling everyone off is the shortstop, Luke Kiefner. He's underneath it, makes the catch, and the inning is over. But the Oilers pick up the first 2 runs of the ball games in the bottom of the third inning. They'll take a 2-0 edge as we head to the top of the fourth right here on ESPN Radio.
Are you one of those people who don't like to wait and have a zillion?
Sorry, I didn't catch. Who's ahead?
We are Oilers.
Thanks.
Yep.
Express is your on-the-go title, tag, and registration solution. AK Express is conveniently located on the corner of K Beach and West Poppy Lane next to Everybody Rides Again. They'll have you in and out in as fast as 10 minutes with next to no wait time. AK Express, your on-the-go title, tag, and registration solution. 907-260-9501.
From Seward to Homer, Hot Rocks Asphalt Paving is available for your job. If you need to get a project paved this summer, call Hot Rocks Asphalt Paving at 907-420-4729. Todd has over 20 years of construction experience and will ensure your job is done to the highest level possible. Whether you need a driveway, a parking pad, a sidewalk, or a parking lot paved, or just need repairs to your current asphalt, Hot Rocks Asphalt Paving can do it. Call 907-420-4729 or find them on
Welcome back to Oilers Baseball here on ESPN Radio as the Oilers get 2 runs in the bottom of the third inning as the Pilots will bring up Chase Knight, Owen Hayes, and Jack Dorn. Or at least that's what we thought, but now I am seeing a different jersey number than what Chase Knight wears. So unless I'm mistaken, there will be a new hitter for Chase Knight. Let's take a look back here. I believe this is Marcus Sanders, unless there was some jersey swappage. On the roster, it says Marcus Sanders. So Marcus Sanders here will lead off in the top of the fourth inning for Chase Knight. This one is foul down the left field line, ranging over Alva, but can't get there. Ran out of a bit of room, just shy of the beer garden on that one. I don't know if the fans down there, anybody's got a radio on, but they look like they're having a good time down there. Anybody's got a radio on, but they look like they're having a good time down. Your seating is right up against the foul fence. That's about the best place. If I was to watch a game, that's where I would watch it from. 0-1, the called strike on the outside corner. The pitch. This is a weak grounder to Leon at second. Fields throws to first, got him in time, and it's 1 up and 1 down to start off the fourth inning. Aaron Morris looking very good today through 3 1/3 innings. He has only allowed 3 hits so far today, and he has not allowed a run to score. Here's Owen Hayes, who singled his first time up. This one is chopped weakly to third. Worthkin fields on a hop, throw to first. Comes off the bag, does New on the throw to first base. As that is going to be an E5. And that will be the first error of the ball game for the Oilers. So Worthkin will be charged with that one. It was a tough play for a guy who especially doesn't play third base, who's been talented been asked to try and bring in the skills of being a catcher and also a pitcher to play third base. As a swing and a miss from Jack Dorn there to make it 0-1. Worthkin's just a tough guy. He loves to go in there. He doesn't care where he plays. He just wants to help the team out. That's the kind of guy you want on your ball club. 0-1 hit into left field. Alva ranging towards the foul line. It goes out of play and into the corner. To make it quickly 0-2, just a bit of a loud strike there from Jack Dorn, who reached on the fielder's choice back in the second inning. So 1 away and 1 aboard here. On first base is Owen Hayes, who reached on that E5. Oh-2 pitch coming here from Morris. Kicks and fires. Fastball, weakly grounded over. New can't get there. Now covering the bag is the pitcher. It was Aaron Morris, as Leon from second was over there to back up the first baseman New, and they beat him by about a half a step. A bang-bang play at first. Aaron Morris hustles off the mound, and they get out number 2. Big-time play for the Oilers, as that will move Owen Hayes to second base and put a runner in scoring position for the fourth time today. Swing and a miss by Logan Sanders. Sanders is 0 for 1 today. He struck out in the top of the second. Right-handed batter on right-handed pitcher. Here's the 0-1. Way outside. Smith able to keep it in front of him there. A lot of room between home plate and the backstop here at Coral Seymour Park, so if anything escapes, you can just give him a free pass. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Low and outside. 2 balls and a strike to Sanders with 2 away. At the top of the fourth inning, Oilers leading it 2-0 on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. Morris checks his runner at second, kicks and fires, swing and a miss. Got him to chase on that pitch. Good movement there from Morris, so the count evens out at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Morris trying to get out of it here and end the inning. Here's his 2-2 delivery. Chopped hard down the third base line, but foul. And we'll have to do it again. Foul balls are brought to you by Everybody Rides Again. If you're looking for a used vehicle, no credit or bad credit, it's no problem. Call 907-260-3053. Everybody Rides Again, the official foul ball sponsor of the Peninsula Oilers. So we'll do the 2-2 all over again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 gone here. As Logan Sanders needs a new bat, perhaps put a crack in that one. Gets a new piece of lumber, and he's ready to go. Long look in from Morris. He's got his sign from Smith. The 2-2 outside, and the count runs full. So far for Aaron Morris, this is actually the first full count that he has worked so far today. He's had quick at-bats. Payoff pitch is popped up and out of play. That'll go over the grandstand here. Don't worry, Ray. I'll let you know if it's coming at you. Or anybody else here at the ballpark listening, thank you. And we'll be our eyes for each other. Here's the payoff pitch, bounces in the dirt, and now trying to throw down to third, and an escape there from second to third base is Hayes as the throw brought Worthkin down the third base line. So it'll be runners on the corners as that ball escaped just enough away from Braden Smith behind the dish to allow the runner to go to third, Owen Hayes, and now it'll be up to Bo Rico, who's 0 for 1 with a fly out to Robson in center. Outside for ball 1. Command of the strike zone has been Morris's downfall. He's done a great job today so far, though. He's in a bit of a jam with runners on the corners here. 1-0 delivery. That ducks downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Now here would be a time where if I'm a catcher, I think if he throws another one, you call time, you go out, you have a conversation. You say, hey, listen, settle down. Don't worry about it. Even if you walk him here, you have somewhere to put him and you got 2 outs. You got to just get 1. That's all you need. You've done it in the past 3 innings. I got faith in you. Swing gets a swing and a miss there, so Smith can just stay behind home plate, nice and comfy. But I think that that's a situation as a catcher, especially in the Summer League development, who's got a young pitcher on the mound. This is where you have to start to utilize your game management. It's a part of baseball that I feel is so undervalued. 2-1 grounder. That's up the middle for a base hit. That'll score a run in the 5.5 hole, as Bob Bird calls it, who is, well, probably listening or hanging out doing something cool. I don't know what he's up to. But the first run of the game comes in to score as it is an RBI single for Bo Rico. And now you have a meeting on the mound. Here comes Trey Holmes. But that's why I think the meeting on the mound should come before the trouble. That, in my opinion, that's after he walks Logan Sanders and he throws 2 pitches outside of the zone to Bo Rico. I would say that's when the meeting on the mound needs to happen so that the single to score the run doesn't. Obviously, you may still get a run either way, regardless of a meeting. That's what I would have done. So runners on first and second. Top of the order of this one, liner. That's going to drop in. They're going to send him home. Bobbled by Alva. Here comes the play at the plate. It's cut off by Brock Worthkin. We are knotted at 2. It was a liner where nobody had a chance to make a play. Alva bobbled it in left field, and this game is tied. So it's another RBI single. That one belongs to Dylan Marks. As that first pitch popped up in foul territory, Worthgen is over there, makes the catch on the third base side, and the inning is over. But the Pilots do get two. They get 2 runs on 2 hits, and 1 error will send things into the bottom of the 4th inning. It's 2-2 on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. You're listening to Oilers Baseball at ESPN Radio.
Floors Unlimited, located on K-Beach, just past KSRM Radio, is expanding their showroom. Discover the Sparta Premium Vinyl Collection in plank and tile formats. With every Sparta purchase, a portion supports Ronald McDonald House Charities. They carry carpet and vinyl to tie your home together perfectly. Need a bathroom remodel? They do gorgeous ones. Floors Unlimited serves as far as Seward and Homer. Open Monday through Saturday. Call 9688. Floors Unlimited, where your dream floors come to life. Get ready to elevate Von Shell Mini Mart, situated right on K-Beach. This locally owned and operated open 7 days a week for your your taste buds with the Von Shell Mini Mart Deli, offering delectable food for the renowned Paradiso's restaurant. And for those seeking a little extra kick, stocked with all your favorite
Hey,
adult
can you
beverages.
give me one
Von
more
Shell
commercial
Mini Mart,
after this?
where every visit is an
Yeah, coming up.
Thank you.
inconvenience.
I'll be right back. I just got to
For
check
over
in on
50
something
years,
about who
Gina
this
has
new
known
pitcher
where to
is.
get the best pizza.
Okay.
When it's time for delivery, it's time to call 907-283-2222. Paradiso's crafts authentic hand-tossed pizza with the perfect crust, made to perfection every time. Everyone on the peninsula knows for the best pizza, it's Paradiso's. Don't wait. Dial 907-283-2222 and taste the tradition. Pizza Paradiso's. Every slice is a masterpiece.
Welcome back to Oilers Baseball here on ESPN. Night for Edison Polanco has come to a close here, and it will be high school Colby Sturman, who was picked up late by the Pilots. He's actually a local kid from Soldotna who is out there to pitch for the Pilots right now. And he will face the heart of this Oilers lineup, Colin Robson, Zach Ferris, and Cody New. And we'll see how the youngster can work himself around in this Oilers lineup. First pitch misses outside. It's a Robson. We heard that he just joined the team yesterday. I'm not sure how that came to be. As that misses outside, 2 balls and no strikes. But if I'm Colin Robson, I see this as an opportunity to just jump on a slow-riding fastball. He's gone off speed on the first 2 pitches that he's thrown as Sturman. Goes fastball there. It's a fly out to right field. That's routine, right to Jack Dorn. This actually may be difficult for Oilers hitters to try and adjust. I'm not sure what the radar is at, but it doesn't look nearly as fast from up here, that's for sure. One ball, 1 strike, 1 away. Colby Sturman, the new pitcher. And Zach Ferris at the plate. Called strike on the outside edge, 1-2. 2-2 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Oilers and Pilots in game 2 of 5 here in the season finale series. Chopped down the first base line, but out of play. And the count will hold at a ball and 2 strikes. That time, making sure that ball was foul was Owen Hayes at first base. We saw a mishap on the first baseman today. Hayes, after he thought the ball was foul, he kind of just stopped playing, and then it allowed the runner to reach. It allowed an infield single. 1-2 bounces in the dirt. Blocked behind the dish by Rico. And it's 2-2. On deck right now is Cody New. There's the 2-2 pitch. That one ripped down the right field line, fading foul. And it would have been probably a ring the bell and touch 'em all for Zach Ferris. But it fades foul, and we'll have to do the 2-2 all over again. Here's the pitch from Sturman. Breaking ball, sliced foul the other way. Went opposite field that time, did Ferris. But he couldn't quite straighten it out. That's 2 balls hit well by Ferris, but both in the wrong directions. Got to keep it between the white lines, my friend. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball outside, 3-2. I mean, this has got to be just a bit nerve-wracking if you're Colby Sturman, just a local kid coming in. I don't know why he's not playing Legion ball. That baffles me. 3-2 misses upstairs, and Ferris heads down to first base with a walk. I mean, because if I'm not mistaken, it's the state tournament right now out in Anchorage. And, I mean, you would think that he would be out there prepping for his high school season. I mean, this is certainly not to discredit Colby Sturman at all because he's coming out and he's pitching. This is great experience. You're not going to face any better talent than right here. You got Division I guys at the plate right now. As that pitch is fouled up and over. New 1 for 2 today, a single in the third, and he flew out to left in the first. Here's the 0-1. Top up and the third behind the left fielder. Oh, he dropped it! He dropped it, and everybody is safe. Oh, my goodness. Luke Stolga had that ball in his glove. He came in from left. And Cody New is safe at first. And Zach Ferris will head down to second. And with one out, here is Bryce. So this, again, we go back to my conversation with myself earlier about game management. That's where you see Bo Rico go out. He gives the young pitcher a compliment. He says, hey, listen, that's not on you. That should be 2 outs right there. You did a good job. You pitched a weak contact, and you should be out of this inning with only a scrape here. But alas, it's only 1 away and 2 aboard, as now the first pitch to Worthgen misses outside. He's 1 for 2 today. He singled and scored in the third. Here's the 1-0. Upstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now, something also important to note is the throw also probably, if it was a good one from the left fielder, Stolga could have beat the runner at second base because Ferris thought he was a dead duck, then realized that he had to run all the way from first to second and still made it there. 2-0 misses high and tight. 3 balls and no strikes. To Brock Worthgen. We'll probably watch this one all the way through. There's the 3-0. Ball 4 misses low. And the bases are loaded once again for the Oilers here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And that brings up Braden Smith. There's now a meeting on the mound with the entire infield, just a conversation with the new pitcher, Colby Sturman, who should have 2 outs right now. His defense couldn't help him out. So he'll dig in here and try and work around a bases-loaded 1-out jam. And Braden Smith will try and become The worst nightmare of Colby Sturman. Braden Smith here, trying to get the Oilers back into the lead. We're tied 2-2 right now. As he chops this one over, could be a chance at 2. Flip to second for 1, on to first, and in time, double play, inning over. And the one thing you can't do is ground into a double play in that situation. That's exactly what happened. And the Oilers strand the bases loaded. So we will send things to the top of the 5th. We're still tied at 2 apiece. You're listening to Oilers Baseball on ESPN.
Peninsula Power Sports. It's our biggest Yamaha sale of the season. Save big on everything in stock. Yamaha Wave Runners, side-by-side, ATVs, motorcycles, and outboard motors. Whether you're hitting the trails, the waves, or the track, they've got the perfect ride for you. Hurry in for unbeatable summer savings at Lower Peninsula Power Sports. Visit them, 61284 East End Road in Homer, or give them a call, 907-235-6341. Don't miss out. Your summer adventure starts here. Do you need to get a water well drilled? Call Northern Superior Drilling now at 907-953-0829. Northern Superior Drilling has the knowledge and resources to over 50 years of wells constructed on the Kenai Peninsula. And they do the research to provide you a worry-free quote. Call now as they are booking fast. And if you're having an issue with your well or pump, Northern Superior Drilling can get you pumping again. 24-hour emergency service available if needed. Just call 907-953-0829. Northern Superior Drilling, water well drilling and pump service.
Welcome back to Oilers Baseball here on ESPN Radio as we head to the 5th inning here. Pilots and Oilers knotted at 2 apiece. And, the Oilers stranded the bases loaded there in the bottom part of the 4th. And a big tip of the cap to Colby Sturman. Excuse me, the hiccup's getting the best of me right now. I apologize here to all the folks listening out there. He's really just overcome a bases loaded situation as a dude that's still in high school facing off against some of the best hitters in this league. I mean, he faced off against Colin Robson, who leads the league in so many categories. He leads it in RBI, he leads it in average, and he also leads it in home runs. He's also second in stolen bases. So when you talk about that, you get a guy like Colin Robson to fly out to right field. Heck, I would say that's a pretty good accomplishment for a 16, 17-year-old kid in high school. And, now it'll be back to Aaron Morris here in the 5th inning. He gave up 2 runs in the top of the 4th inning. And we are knotted at 2 balls and 2 strikes again here. As the Pilots will send in this inning, it'll be Luke Stolga, Rodrigo Barajas, and Chase Knight. First pitch misses low and down in the dirt to Stolga. Stolga today is 0 for 2. A line out on a field, reached on a fielder's choice. Towering pop-up. Calling everybody off is Dawson from short. Makes the catch, and it's 1 up and 1 down for the first down of the inning. So that brings up Rodrigo Barajas, who so far today is 0 for 2. He has struck out in the first and lined out in the third. Barajas hitting in the cleanup spot this evening. First pitch to him is chopped over to Leon at second, and Leon throws to first. Got him in time. Plenty of time to be. And a quick 1-2 start to the inning for Aaron Morris, which is good to see. After a bit of a rocky 4th inning, he has really helped himself out here in inning number 5. Looking down in that bullpen, there is a bit of action from some Oilers pitchers. Not sure if we'll see Morris depart after the 5th. Called strike to start off the at-bat there to Chase Knight, the third baseman today, who is 1 for 2. He singled and went to third, but was stranded there in the second and grounded out to the second baseman in the 4th. Ball and a strike count to him here. Infield at regular depth. Nobody aboard. 2 away. Outfield straight away. Breaking ball that broke too far outside, and it's 2-1. Perhaps a bit of rain drizzling down here at Coral Seymour Park. You see some umbrellas out there starting to come out. Nothing that will scare away the Peninsula crowd. They're used to rain around here. That's the local local chaos says that last summer was a lot worse than this summer in terms of rain. We've been very fortunate. We've only had one rain out here on the peninsula this summer. 3-1 pitch from Morris. Here it is. Chopped over a slow grounder to the shortstop. Dawson Fields throws to first. It gets away. It gets away from New. It was just really dying in the grass there. I think that grass is wet. Really slowed that baseball down. A charging Dawson from shortstop couldn't get there in time, and that forced him to throw on the run. And Cody New could not keep the baseball in front of him, so Chase Knight reaches on an E6. And that right there is the second error of the game for the Oilers. That's been another weak spot of the Oilers. When they lose games, they've committed a lot of errors. That's something to note. Morris long look in, and he fires a fastball outside to the right-handed hitting Owen Hayes, who is 0 for 1 today. One ball and no strikes to him here. The pitch, runner goes, check swing, throw down to second is a good one, and got him at second base. Braden Smith show off the cannon as he guns down Chase Knight at second base for the third out of the inning. We'll stay knotted at 2 and head to the bottom of the 5th. You're listening to Oilers Baseball right here on ESPN Radio.
Celebrate summer in Alaska with local favorite Country Liquor in Kenai, home of the coldest beer in town. They offer over 50 scotches, the biggest selection of American bourbons, craft beers from across the country, and the best wines from all over the world. Need something special? Keg and special orders are welcome. Just ask. Visit them on Willow Street, right next to IGA Foods. Remember, it's Country Liquor time. Don't miss out on the best drinks and the coolest vibes this summer at Country Liquor. Country Liquor time.
Sweeney's Clothing has started their Progress Day sale. Right now, to the end of the month, all Carhartt footwear is 50% off. That's right, 50% off all Carhartt footwear at Sweeney's Clothing in Soldana from now until July 31st. Find a large section and so many different styles of Carhartt footwear only at Sweeney's Clothing in Soldana. Don't forget to bring in for the...
Welcome back to Oilers Baseball right here on ESPN Radio. Noah McLean hanging out with you this afternoon as the Oilers and the Pilots head into the bottom of the 5th inning and knotted at 2 apiece on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. As it will be the Oilers sending Eddie Leon, Andrew Alva, and Aiden Sullivan to the plate here, who will try and retake the lead. They had it for, well, a simple bottom of this third inning, but then it was erased in the top of the 4th when the Pilots responded with 2 runs of their own. As Eddie Leon leads us off here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch to him misses upstairs for ball 1. Colby Sturman back out there for his second inning of work. 1-0 delivery. Outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Polanco only 3 innings, so he will not be in a position to take a win. It's 3 innings. He allowed 4 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 2 walks. And in his 3 innings of work, he did not record a strikeout. 3 balls and no strikes to Eddie Leon is the count here. Sturman kicks and fires, and it is a called strike on the outside edge there. Leon took all the way, and understandably so. 3-1. Fouled away, and the count goes full. So battling back here is Sturman after falling behind quickly 3-0. He's able to get Leon to chase one there. And here comes the payoff pitch. Breaking ball upstairs. He walked him. That is this third walk in 1 inning and plus so far today, as Leon takes a jog down to first base, and Andrew Alva will be the guy due up here. Alva was hit by a pitch and flew out to left field. Oh for 1 today. Runner goes and wipes second base. There's a called strike there to Alva, the left fielder. Long look in from Sturman. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Bunt shown. Pulls it back, and it's outside. 1 ball and 1 strike here. Again, the Oilers have struggled today with runners in scoring position. And the bases loaded with only 1 out, but could not score a run back in the 4th. 1-1 bunt right back to the pitcher. Sturman looks at third, decides to go to first, and pulls the runner, the first baseman off the bag. Owen Hayes had to leap to make that catch. And luckily, he came down and tagged a speedy Andrew Alva, who was up the first baseline for the first out of the inning, but it does move over Eddie Leon to third base, and that right there is a successful sacrifice bunt. And here's Aiden Sullivan, who singled his last time up. That was back in the bottom of the 3rd inning. First pitch to him, missed low and away. Infield is in all the way around. That one is hit out into right field. Going back is the right fielder, Jack Dorn. He's back at the track. It's off the wall. Sullivan heading for second. He'll stop there. Leon trots in to score easily. And it's an RBI stand-up double for Aiden Sullivan. Back-to-back hits for Aiden Sullivan. And boy, he just hit that. 0-1 the count to Cole Dawson. Little blooper, shallow right field, coming on Dorn. He's ranging over and makes the catch. And now tagging from second is Sullivan. He's in there safely with a head-first dive. So moving the runner over there is Dawson. And now with 2 down, that brings up Colin Robson, who is due for a hit here. Today, he flew out to right, flew out to center, and walked. First pitch he sees is upstairs. Off of third base right now is Aiden Sullivan, 90 feet away. An RBI would put the Oilers back up by 2. As this one is popped up third base side. The third baseman ranges over, makes the catch in foul territory. Oh, he reached over and brought it back. A ball that was headed to the beer garden was brought back in. And my goodness, a play right there by Chase Knight to end the inning. So the Oilers do get 1, but they will send things to the top of the 6th, leading 3-2 on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. You're listening to Oilers Baseball on ESPN Radio.
The Best Shop on K Beach is your heavy equipment repair facility, but the Best Shop also does RV chassis repairs. So if you need brakes or steering, the Best Shop can get you back camping. They also work on boat trailers. Having an electrical issue, need bearings or brakes done, or does it just need a good servicing? Bring it by the Best Shop. They can do it. The Best Shop for heavy equipment, RV chassis, and boat trailer repair. 907-262-8785.
Upstairs at Beeman's, talking with Steve. Is a party in your future? You can get all the party supplies right here at Beeman's.
Matt, we have greeting cards for almost every occasion, so you can stop by and view our large selection of those. We have Wilton cake pans and decorating products, candy flavorings. We have latex and mylar balloons, portable helium tanks, table covers, plates and cutlery, piñatas, party favors, and lots of games.
Get this and more right now at Beeman's, located on the Kenai Spur Highway in Soldana.
Welcome back to Oilers Baseball here on ESPN Radio as we have a call to the bullpen brought to you by Central Peninsula Hospital. At Central Peninsula Hospital, we believe providing better access to local primary care and specialty services is central to our mission. Visit cpgh.org. That's cpgh.org. 1 earned, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. That's the final line for Aaron Morris. And taking his spot is the youngster fresh out of high school, Emerson Fleck, who is committed to play baseball at Washington State. And I'll tell you what, they are going to have themselves a talented young man on the hill. He's also a two-way, one of the highest recruited two-way recruits for Washington State. And, a quick meeting on the mound between Braden Smith and Emerson Fleck to just make sure they're on the same page before they jump into things here. They'll be facing off against Owen Hayes, Jack Dorn, and Logan Sanders, 6, 7, and 8 in the Pilots lineup. Owen Hayes singled in the second, reached on an error, and scored in the fourth. Fleck kicks and fires. The first pitch is rolled over to Dawson at short. Fields throws on to first. Plenty of time. And it's a quick 1 up and 1 down for Emerson Fleck. So that brings up Jack Dorn, who reached on a fielder's choice and grounded out to second. He's 0 for 2 on his day. Logan Sanders will be on deck. Righty on lefty matchup here. The batter, Jack Dorn, hits from the left side. Pitch to him is a strike at the belt. Fastball that darted in towards the left-handed hitter. And here's the 0-1 delivery from Fleck. Breaking ball, oh boy, got him to chase. Beautiful pitch there. Went reaching out for that one, but came up empty. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Breaking ball that missed off the outer edge. To make it a ball and 2 strikes here to Jack Dorn. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Down he goes. Strike 3. First strikeout for Emerson Fleck. And the 4th strikeout between Morris and Fleck on the day. Hasn't been a lot of strikeouts, but it's been a lot of weak contact for the Pilots hitting today. As it was a quick 2 up and 2 down. And Sanders swings and misses at the first pitch that he sees. Logan Sanders today struck out of the second. He walked and went to second, but was stranded there in the 4th. The 0-1. Outside and low, 1-1 the count. Ball and a strike to Sanders. Infield at regular depth, outfield straight away. That misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Not a lot of wind today. If you look down the right field line at that flagpole, the flag is just barely moving. It's been pretty still today for the most part. 2-1 pitch. Here it is. Outside and low. 3-1. That's the same pitch he's missed all 3 times in the same spot there. Low and away to Logan Sanders is where Fleck has been missing him, after starting him off with a fastball that he swung and missed on. 3-1, misses outside, and it is ball 4. 2-out walk issued to Logan Sanders to bring up Bo Rico and keep the inning alive. Bo Rico today flew out to center field in the second. He singled and recorded an RBI in the 4th. Drove in one of 2 runs that have come across to score for the Pilots. As that one is down the first baseline, that is going to be fair. They are going to send him, actually stop him at third, throw it over to third, and he's in there safely. Oh, boy. Just barely in there safely, as stumbling his way back to the bag was Logan Sanders on a ball that was hit down the first base line into right field. The throw came in. Sanders took a wide turn, stumbled on the wet grass, and had to dive back into third. Brock Worthgen made a beautiful catch, tried to tag him out. He did apply the tag, but they say just a bit too late. And so it's runners on second and third with 2 away. Breaking ball is outside for ball 1. Fleck trying to get out of a jam that he probably didn't see himself getting into after a quick first 2 batters worked through. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 away. The runners lead off of second and third here. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Marks awaits. Swing and a miss. Chase the ball in the dirt. And it's quickly 1-2 here. Ground ball in the infield or a strikeout are your best friends in this situation. For the Oilers, who are clinging to a 1-run lead right now. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball called, strike 3. He struck him out. Fleck strands 2 runners in scoring position, and the Oilers escape a scary 6th inning of work here, and they will hold on to that 1-run lead and will send things into the bottom of the 6th. Still a 3-2 score on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. Oilers over the Pilots right here on ESPN Radio.
Do you have summer toys, but you need the perfect trailer? Closed or enclosed? Need a travel trailer for the camping trip? Daniel and Coco at Alaska Trailer have you covered. Get over there and get the perfect summer trailer. Don't miss your chance to grab a utility trailer that will also make your life so much easier and more fun. They have lightweight aluminum utility trailers, perfect for your ATVs, landscaping needs, or junk removal projects. You can rent or buy from Alaska Trailer on K Beach Road. Check them out at akhall.com. Locally owned and operated, Alaska Trailer. Kenai Peninsula College offers degrees and certifications to get you in the job market fast. Want to work in the medical field? Check out KPC's paramedic, EMT, and certified nursing assistant programs. More interested in industry? Maybe process technology, instrumentation, or welding will be the career path for you. Pursue these and more at KPC, the place to reach your goals. Call 907-262-0330 for more information.
Welcome back to Oilers Baseball Live on ESPN Radio. Noah McLean hanging out with you as we move into the bottom of the sixth inning. The Oilers and the Pilots in a close one here at Coral Seymour Park. A one-run advantage for the Oilers over the Pilots. As the Oilers scored 2 in the third and 1 in the fifth, the Pilots got their 2 runs in the fourth inning. And that is how the scoring has played out so far today. And the Oilers will bring up Zach Ferris, Cody New, and Brock Worthgen here in the sixth. Zach Ferris leads it off. He is 1 for 2 today with a walk. He singled in the third, and he was thrown out at the plate. The first pitch to him misses upstairs for ball 1. The youngster Sturman back out there for inning number 3. 2 balls and no strikes as that one missing way outside. This Pilots pitching staff is extremely limited. 2-0. Called strike on the outside edge. Borderline pitch there. Got the benefit of the doubt, though, did Sturman. There's the 2-1 delivery. Fastball misses low, and it's 3-1. Three balls and 1 strike to Zach Ferris, the left-handed batter, as he ropes that one foul down the third base line. That one will get back into play. And nobody realizes that baseball is in play right now. That's in the right field area. I'm surprised the umpires didn't watch that. Now, whoever is going out to get that baseball has got to be smart about when they do this. A towering pop-up behind home plate. The catcher, Bo Rico, is there. Dives! Oh, my goodness. He couldn't make the catch. Was trying to make the grab in foul territory and could not. So Zach Ferris has an extra life. And it looks like they did get that baseball down there. So no more baseball in play. And a payoff pitch coming. Downstairs in the dirt. And Ferris walks. No effort to even take a look at possibly turning at first base. That ball was all the way to the backstop, and not a lot of effort from Bo Rico to get to that baseball quickly. I know it's a walk and you get there freely, but maybe put a little pep in your step. That's what I would say, is just hustle down there, take a look, see when it goes to the backstop. You never know. Might catch someone sleeping. Cody New swings at the first pitch. He sees a bit of jump and run there from Zach Ferris as he had to hop over a scorching ball hit by Cody New on the first base side. And it'll be a single for Cody New here. So runners on first and second with nobody away for Brock Worthgen. His family is in town. His mom and his dad are at the ballpark hanging out. Brock Worthgen down there from the right side steps in. Sturman looks at his runner on second, now fires home, and it's low and away for ball 1. Yeah, I've had some time to spend with Brock and his family. We were down on the Kenai River last night catching some salmon. And boy, are they running good. 3 consecutive days of over 100,000 fish going through. Wow. Popped up behind home plate again. This one fading back into play, though, first base side. And making the catch that time in foul territory is Owen Hayes. So it's a pop out for Brock Worthgen, and the first out is recorded there. That brings up Braden Smith. And people often ask me, if you're listening from not here in Kenai. What do you like to do on your off days, or what do you like to do in Kenai? You know, I heard there's not a lot going on. I say, well, yeah. I mean, there's not a ton of malls and cars and things that you might see in other big cities. But, boy, if you get yourself out on a halibut charter, a salmon fishing expedition, you can get yourself out, go watch moose. I've seen 78 moose on the peninsula since June 1st. I have a moose tracker. That's been my summer. That's what I've been doing. 1-0. Misses outside. And when I say moose tracker, I mean that I just count them in my notes. I'm not like literally tracking the moose. I'm not not quite at the same level as a fishing game, but 2 balls and no strikes to Braden Smith here as he fouls that one away. Foul balls are brought to you by Everybody Rides Again. If you're looking for a used vehicle, no credit or bad credit, it's no problem. Your job and a small down payment is all you need. Located on the big corner of K Beach and Poppy Lane. 2-1 to Smith with runners on first and second and 1 away. That misses upstairs. And it's 3-1. There's also Soldotna is pretty cool in the sense of I like the I think they call it Market Wednesday or something like that. I have to confirm as that one misses upstairs and outside for ball 4. But Market Wednesday, they have all of these vendors. It's right on the water, and it's a pretty cool scene to see all the locals come out. There's vendors, there's music, and there's music there often, more than just Wednesdays, I believe. Centennial Park is where that is located out there, which also has some metal staircases if you're looking for something to do. If you're coming down by chance for the last home series and you're looking for something to do, I would go over to Centennial Park in Soldotna. You can walk right down the metal stairs right to the river. It's a beautiful view. They've got a nice trails back there you can walk around on and check out in the local area. As there is a meeting on the mound, so we're just going to kind of keep chatting away here. And forgive me for just rambling on, but when it's a one-man crew for, back-to-back nine innings of baseball, you got to find things to talk about. So hopefully I'm not boring all of you listeners at home. I do hope that you are staying with us here, and we thank you very much for tuning in throughout this day. A bit of sunshine perhaps trying to creep through out of left field. Just got a little brighter. Can't quite see it, but bases loaded, only 1 out, and this is a big spot for the Oilers to get some insurance runs. 1-0 pitch here coming from Sturman. Check swing, and they're going to say it got a piece of his bat on the check swing. So it is a foul, popped up and out of play. And it's quickly 1-2 to Eddie Leon here. Off of third right now for the Oilers is Ferris. Off of second is New. And off of first is Smith. That misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the second baseman. Big 2-2 pitch coming from the youngster Colby Sturman. Here it is. Breaking ball. Got him looking. A curveball drops in there. Called strike 3. Leon goes down looking. Boy, that was pretty nasty. Got to give credit where credit is due to the youngster out there, Colby Sturman. Bases loaded. Only 1 out. He steps up and strikes out Eddie Leon. And that is an impressive stuff right there from Colby Sturman. So here's Andrew Alva, who watches a ball inside, and he has just been hit in the leg for the second time today. That will walk in the run, and probably not how he wanted to drive in that run, but alas, you'll take him how you can get it. So Ferris scores from third on the hit by a pitch. Down to third is New. To second base goes Smith, and obviously at first is Andrew Alva. And that brings up Aiden Sullivan. He singled in the third and doubled in the fifth. He's 2 for 3 today. First pitch he sees is outside. In all of his bats today, he's had 4 of them. He's seen a total of 6 pitches. 1-0 misses upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. This third pitch of the at-bat here in the 6th will be the most pitches that he's seen in his at-bats in all 4. He's seen a max of 2 in his first 3. This one, chopper over towards the second baseman, flips to the shortstop covering second base, and the inning is over. So a ground out with the bases juiced sends us into the bottom of the 6th inning. But the Oilers do score a run on the hit by a pitch, so they will take a 4-2 lead into the top of the 7th. You're listening to Oilers Baseball on ESPN Radio.
For over 25 years, White Spruce Trailers has been helping you hit
I got to step out for just 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Now open their new location.
All right.
To service the peninsula. They offer a full line of open and enclosed trailers as well as TYM tractors. Plus, they have a fully stocked parts showroom and service department. Check out White Spruce Trailers in Anchorage, Wasilla, and North Pole, and now in Soldotna.
White Spruce Trailers, whitespruce.com.
Discover a radiant smile with Ridgeway Family Dentist exclusive offer. Only $199 for a new patient bundle. Uncover the benefits of a dental exam and x-rays, cleaning not included, during this limited time offer. Why Ridgeway? With over 240 positive reviews, they've been dedicated to treating patients of all ages in the Soldotna community and the Kenai Peninsula since 1990. Experience premium dental care with cutting-edge technology and a skilled team led by Dr. David Richburg. Elevate your oral health journey. Schedule a consultation today at Ridgeway Family Dentistry, where satisfaction meets a healthy smile.
Welcome back to Oilers Baseball here on ESPN Radio as Emerson Fleck is out there for his second inning of work. And he will face off against Luke Hefner, Luke Stolga, and Rodrigo Barajas. In the top of the 7th inning here, the Oilers have a 4-2 edge. 2 runs in the 3rd, a run in the 5th, and a run in the 6th. They have given them that 2-run advantage. And they will look to take that lead and run with it. Fleck scoreless. He stranded runners on the corners in his first inning of work. Runners on second and third as we're heading down to second was Bo Rico on a close play at third base. And it'll be Luke Hefner, who singled in the first, walked in the third, and popped out to third base in the 4th. Big left-handed hitter is Hefner. Rocks the number 18. Again, at the play, slid over towards the second base bag, got to his feet and threw to first with plenty of time. Did Eddie Leon, and he made that look like he plays second base all the time. Great job right there by Leon as the first out of the 7th comes easy. So here's Luke Stolga. We have Luke squared in this lineup. They also happen to hit back-to-back as this one is fouled away for strike 1. And foul balls are brought to you by Everybody Rides Again. If you have a bad credit or no credit, it's no problem. All you need is your job and a small down payment. Everybody Rides Again. Call 907-260-3053. 0-1 the count to Stolga. Reached out a fielder's choice in the first, lined out in the 3rd, and he popped out in the 5th. That one hit into center field. Robson will take just a few steps over toward the right field And that will be a simple out number 2, so a ground out and a fly out for a quick 1-2 for Emerson Fleck, which is exactly what he did in his first inning of work. However, after those first 2 quick outs, a ground out and a strikeout, a walk and a single put runners on second and third with only 2 outs, and then the strikeout got him out of the jam. First pitch misses outside and low to Rodrigo Barajas, who is 0 for 3. A strikeout, a line out, and a ground out. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to the lefty. Called strike on the inside edge. He evens it out at a ball and a strike here to the designated hitter. Fleck kicks and fires the 2-0. Popped up. Shallow infield. The shortstop, Dawson, calls everybody off, makes the catch, and the inning is over. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, says Emerson Fleck, and the Oilers get through the top of the 7th with ease as it is 7th inning stretch time, brought to you by Auto Wash Express. Stop by Auto Wash Express today and get your vehicle washed. There are 2 locations in Kenai and Soldotna next to Coffee Express. The 7th inning stretch, and we'll come back. The Oilers coming up. If you're listening at home, stand up, take a stretch, get your legs moving. We'll be back on ESPN Radio right after this.
Hey guys, the fish are running, but that's not the only thing that can swim upstream. You have 200 million swimmers lined up and ready to roll every single time. If you've been considering a vasectomy, Dr. Alvarez will perform a no-needle, no-scalpel procedure, which is minimally invasive with little or no discomfort. We accept all insurance, and our self-pay price is often more
This is a
affordable
crazy
than
commercial to play. Like, what is this commercial for?
Peninsula Surgery and Aesthetics, 907-235-1010, or check our website. Let's sink those swimmers and focus on some summer fun.
Forgot the word for it. Vasectomy.
Oh.
That can go out and get a full and fair recovery for you should not be something that you have to worry about. When people have been injured and suffered catastrophic injury or huge medical bills, other insurance companies can come and try to reduce your recovery. It's imperative to have someone that knows how to fight with these insurance adjusters look out for your interests. At Earhart, Elsner, and Cooley, we want to add value to your case to ensure a maximal, fair recovery.
Welcome back to Carl Seymour Park. Noah McLean with you here as we head into the bottom of the 7th inning. Oilers lead it by a score of 4-2, and there will be a new pitcher on the hill for the Pilots as the night for Colby Sturman comes to a conclusion. And on the hill, it looks as though it will be Jace Russell who comes in for Colby Sturman. Jace Russell, well, he's a 6'2" right-handed pitcher from Dallas Baptist, a Kingwood, Texas native. That's where Jace Russell resides. And he will look to get the Oilers down quickly here as his squad trails in the bottom of the 7th inning, trailing by 2 runs. It'll be the top of the lineup for the Oilers. Cole Dawson, Colin Robson, and Zach Ferris due up here. And Jace Russell will have his hands full right out of the gate here. Right on right matchup. Russell kicks and fires. First pitch is a called strike to Dawson. Again, normally it's Soto in the leadoff spot for the Oilers, but he is not in the game today, so Cole Dawson takes over that responsibility. Ball and a strike to Dawson after that one missed outside. This one is a little fly out into center field. That's down for a base hit, and actually, I think that if I'm not mistaken, that's not Jace Russell out there. I think that is a position player. I believe that is Marcus Sanders, if I'm not mistaken. Looking out there, yep, we are getting confirmation now. Somebody heard me from over there. So that's Marcus Sanders who comes in. He just has a new jersey number on. I saw the number 39, and I was thinking that was going to be Jace Russell, but instead it's actually Marcus Sanders, so a position player into pitch. And again, that just all the confusion. Dawson singled there as Colin Robson watches a strike. He didn't like that, thought it was a little low. Oh, and 1 to Colin Robson here. Robson does not have a hit today. He is 0 for 3 with a walk. 0-1, that's chopped foul down the first base line and out of play. And Robson is behind 0-2. Oilers red jerseys, white pants today. And the home crowd watching their white pants not staying white too long. Is this one a ground ball underneath the first baseman's glove, but the second baseman, Dylan Marks, scrambles and makes the play. He backed up the first baseman, Owen Hayes, and a foot race beats out Colin Robson to the bag for out number 1. As, boy, that was a smart heads-up play by Dylan Marks, who took it himself from second base to get Robson. It does move Cole Dawson down to second base, though. As here is Zach Ferris with 1 away and a runner in scoring position. The first pitch is a called strike to him. So Marcus Sanders, the position player, coming in here in the 7th. That means we probably won't see another pitcher for the rest of the evening, or at least an actual pitcher. That one is hit out on the right. That's going to drop down for a base hit. Oh, it gets away from Dorm. That's going to score a run. And down to second base, and stopping there is Zach Ferris. Jack Dorn realized he wasn't going to be able to get that baseball. It took a hop and went right on by him. He waved as if he was waving to his neighbor going to see a Sunday morning service at church, but nobody was there to get that baseball. It went all the way by and scores the 5th run of the game for the Oilers, and Ferris is on second with an RBI. So that's another RBI double. That is the second hit of the day for Zach Ferris. And coming in to score that 5th run is Dawson. And still only 1 out for Cody New and a runner in scoring position again. Called strike to him there. New today has 2 singles. He singled and scored in the 3rd. He also singled in the 6th, and he was stranded at third base. There's the 0-1. Called strike on the outside edge. New also flew out to left in the 1st inning, and he reached on an error in the 4th. That was when Luke Stolga, the left fielder, dropped that ball. Just a routine fly ball. And that one misses low for ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes, had a pitch to waste if he wanted to, and elects to use it there. Long look in from Sanders. And the 1-2 delivery. Called strike 3. Down goes New. He is not happy about that one, but he will take a walk back to the dugout for the second out of the inning. That strikeout is brought to you by Northern Superior Drilling. With over 20 years in the construction and drilling industry, give them a call at 907-953-0829. That brings up Brock Worthgen. who was 1 for 3 with a walk today. He flew out to left in the first. He singled in the third, walked in the fourth, and popped out in the sixth. Runner in scoring position for him here. First pitch he sees is popped up. That'll range into foul territory and gets into the stands. How about that? Home plate umpire firing a ball back out to the mound, showing off the cannon. Doesn't even need to give it to the catcher to throw out to the pitcher. He can just do it himself. Oh, and 1 the count to Worthgen. Breaking ball misses inside, and it evens at a ball and a strike here to the right-handed hitting at third baseman today. Worthgen steps back into the right side wearing a pair of white batting gloves. Swings a KR3 bat. He fouls it up and over and out of play. KR3 bats, one of the most common wooden bat league summer bats used. Why, you may ask? Well, I'll tell you why. They are reliable. They hit the baseball well, but they also they do break. And the cool thing about a lot of summer leagues is if you can break a bat, but you can trade them back in for a new one. That's something that a lot of leagues try and utilize. 1-2, swing and a foul tipped into the mid for strike 3 as back-to-back strikeouts for position player Marcus Sanders gets the inning over, and we will send things into the 8th inning of play here with the Oilers. They lead it by a score of 5-2 on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. You're listening to Oilers Baseball on ESPN Radio.
Hello, I'm Marty Hansen, owner and manager of Eyewear Express. Have you ever bought new glasses for your little darling and they're lost or twisted into a figure 8 before you even get home or take that first picture? Well, if you got them at Eyewear Express, we'll replace the frame for free. Let me say that again. If they lose or break the frame, we'll replace it for free. So relax and expect the best from Eyewear Express in the Peninsula Center Mall, Soldotna, 260-9199.
Discover the care you deserve at Soldotna Professional Pharmacy. We're your community partner in health. Remember, we offer free monthly delivery to your doorstep with our free MedSync program. Allow our staff to refill your medications and solve issues before they happen. Our expert pharmacists are always here to address any concerns. Find us at the corner of Binkley and Marydale or call 907-262-3800. At Soldotna Professional Pharmacy, your well-being is our priority. That's Soldotna Professional Pharmacy, where your health is our mission.
Welcome back to ESPN Radio here. Noel McLean with you as we head into the 8th inning of work. And before we start, folks, if you're local, there's a home run raffle going on right here up until when the winner will be drawn on August 10th at 12 p.m. Come and get your tickets. Here's what you could win. You can clear the bases with great prizes. The first place prize of $500, a second place prize of an Alaska outdoor wood stove, and third place wins the Oilers' 50th anniversary package, which can get you either his or hers hoodies, hats, autographed baseballs, and a free program of your 2024 Peninsula Oilers. So great prizes. And there is an opportunity to win yourself some cool things. So personally, I got to say, the sweatshirts are probably a close second. That's just me, though. The sweatshirts, hats, program, and signed baseballs, those are pretty sweet. As Emerson Fleck is out there for his third. There it is. That one a little excuse me swing right out to Alva and left, and it is right at him for an easy play for the left fielder, and it's 1 up and 1 down for Fleck in the 8th. Emerson Fleck, one of the guys that's been on the river quite a bit. These Oilers players have been active in the fishing category as well as trying to win some ball games. That's one of the coolest things about the daylight here is you can get out and have daylight until about 12 o'clock at night. I mean, yesterday I didn't get home until about 1:30 a.m. I guess this morning, technically. But it's so cool because you go out and you get to do all of these fishing trips, and you're just, then you just pack your stuff up, you go home, you play a 9-inning game of baseball, and then guess what? You do it all over again. That's the cool thing, at least in my opinion, about this place. Generous. They talk about their success stories. They want to show you all the cool parts of Kenai and the surrounding parts of the peninsula, as that is found to the screen. There's a lot of local pride, and understandably so. This is beautiful country. This is one of the main reasons, aside from coming up and doing what I want to pursue in a career, which is being a broadcaster. I wanted to see what I like to call untouched country. And I understand, obviously we're here in Kenai, and there's life and there is people around us. But, boy, you get out there and you can really see some of the amazing views of just natural country. Was that one just missed off the outside edge? 2 balls and 2 strikes. Take Cooper Landing for an example. When you go through there, I mean, if you wanted to, you could just walk up the river in Cooper Landing, and you would just be out there all by yourself. Well, you and the Bears. As the 2-2 lined out right to Alva again, and he's there for the catch for the second out of the inning. So 2 flyouts to left field. Alva's been a busy man out there in inning number 8. That'll bring up Jack Dorn. We actually had, and Fleck a strike away from getting his team out of the 8th here with unscathed work. Here's the 1-2. Hit into right. Sullivan on the run, ranging over towards the foul line. A step into foul territory, makes the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, they go in back-to-back innings. Emerson Fleck gets him in order, and the Oilers will take things to the bottom of the 8th. They'll come up next when we return on ESPN Radio.
Health concerns don't wait for the perfect moment. That's why Central Peninsula Urgent Care is your solution for immediate care that fits your schedule. Our board-certified emergency physicians and compassionate nurses are dedicated to your well-being. Located at the corner of the Spur Highway and Walmart Drive in Kenai, we're open daily from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. No appointment necessary. Just walk in for compassionate, personalized healing on your schedule. Visit us at KenaiUrgentCare.com.
Dam Construction and Roofing here on the Peninsula is your trusted roofing company. From shingle roofing and installation and repair to installation of EPDM roofing or even metal roofing installation and repair, Dam Construction and Roofing has you covered. Open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. with 24-hour emergency services available. Over 60 years of combined roofing experience. Drew is certified by Malarkey Roofing Products and can offer warranty on Malarkey Roofing Products as well. Call them today, 907-262-3996.
Back to Oilers baseball here on ESPN Radio as we move into the bottom of the 8th inning. The Oilers buckle down and get the victory in Game 2 here. Well, speaking of trying to buckle down and get a victory, we'll have some interesting scores coming in from the Alaska Baseball League later today. If you're a fan of the Oilers, keep an eye out on the Bucks and the Miners game of games, which I really don't see them doing, dropping that many to drop out of first place and into second. They've been first in the ABL standings for almost the entirety of the season. As the first pitch to Braden Smith runs inside for ball 1. Brushed the righty way off the plate there. One-0 pitch. That misses in the dirt. 2 balls and no strikes. And if you're looking to check that out, that game starts at 6 o'clock. Or wait, actually, excuse me. Actually, wow, this is that game is live right now. 3 balls and no strikes. Top of the 8th inning, Bucks trail the Miners 5-3. That is not good news for the Oilers. 3-0. Called strike on a take-all-the-way pitch from Braden Smith. Smith today is 0 for 0 for 3 with a walk. 3-1 misses inside, and there is his second walk of the day. As he'll go down to first base to bring up Eddie Leon. Leon today, he was hit by a pitch in the second, walked in the third, walked and scored in the fifth, and struck out in the sixth. It's still Marcus Sanders out there for his second inning of work as he misses low and away to the second baseman there. Small lead off of first base for Braden Smith. Not normally a threat to steal. That one bounces in the dirt, blocked by the catcher, Andrew Alva. I believe there's also, this is not always the case, but it's there's kind of an unwritten rule in baseball where catchers won't steal on each other. That's kind of just a respect thing. Now, of course, it happens. You know, that's not to say that catchers won't steal. In situations where you need to, you know, you'll do what you need to do. 3 balls and no strikes to Eddie Leon. Here's the pitch. Called strike. So the same setup as first 3 pitches to Smith and Leon. Missed for 3 balls. And then a strike taken. We'll see if the same result here to Leon gives him a walk down to first base. 3-1, that's ripped down the left field line, but foul and out of play. That's the second time that we have seen him crush a baseball the third base side of play, but has not been able to straighten it out yet today. And the count has gone full here. So a big 3-2 pitch coming here. Sanders kicks and fires, popped up right behind home plate, and actually into foul territory, just in front of home plate there, off to the right side a bit, off towards the Oilers' dugout. But nonetheless, it was caught by the first baseman, Owen Hayes, so a pop out for out number 1, thanks to some quick hustle by Owen Hayes, the first baseman. That brings up Andrew Alva for his 5th at-bat of the day. Swings and fouls it out of play. That one headed towards the parking lot. Oof. Man, that's I know there's a couple team vehicles over there. Hopefully that didn't make its way over into a team van windshield. Here's the 0-1. Called strike right down Main Street to Andrew Alva, who's behind 0-2 here. On deck is Aiden Sullivan. If Alva, unless he were to ground into a double play, that's what we would see next. 0-2, this hit down the line, left field, ranging, and fair ball. That's going to get down for extra bases. Alva headed to second. Stopping at third is Smith, and a beautiful ball hit down the left field line. A one hop to the wall, and the Oilers, with one away, have runners on second and third. He finally found a swing for his first hit of the day. As that one right there, well, he hadn't really had an opportunity to hit the baseball very much. He had a sac bunt in the 5th. He was hit by a pitch twice today, and then he flew out to left field on a scorcher. But that one he turns on and is able to get it down for a double. And Aiden Sullivan has runners in scoring position at second and third and one away. The first pitch to him missed low for ball 1. Righty on lefty matchup. Sullivan awaits, swings a black piece of lumber and no batting gloves as Bo Rico blocks another ball in the dirt. 2-0 the count. This is a tough situation for Marcus Sanders, a position guy that's asked to come in and face the Oilers' batting lineup. That's because pitching is just extremely limited. It's way upstairs, 3-0. So we'll most likely see Sullivan take on this next pitch here. Force him to at least throw one strike in the AB before Sullivan takes a hack at anything. A walk would load the bases for the top of the order. And that is exactly what we will get. Forced bases loaded here as Smith at third base. At second base is Andrew Alva, and Aiden Sullivan loads him up for Cole Dawson, who singled and scored back in the 7th inning. Pitch is high and tight into him there. Ball and no strikes. The runners lead from everywhere. It's 5-2 on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. Oilers over the Pilots. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Breaking pitch misses upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. And right now, Marcus Sanders can't find the strike zone. As out to have a conversation is Bo Rico. Sanders yesterday was in the lineup as the third baseman. He was 0 for 2 with a walk yesterday at the plate, and today he's tasked with throwing it. Well, he's in his 2nd inning of work right now. Hypothetically, this would be the last inning that the Pilots would need to utilize a pitcher unless they score 3 runs or more in the 9th inning. Called strike to Dawson there. And I say 3 runs or more because there are 2 runners in scoring position here. The base is juiced. 2-1. Called strike. Boy, that looked low. Wow. I don't know. That seemed like the glove was on the ground there of Bo Rico. I'm not sure how that was a strike to Dawson, but now he'll have to battle. 2-2, chopper by the third baseman who is in on the grass. The run scores, and the Oilers take a 6-2 lead. It's an RBI single for Cole Dawson. Great job there by Cole Dawson. Again, you don't have to do too much. He found a pitch up in the zone. He gave it a ride past the third baseman, Chase Knight, who was in on the grass. If he was playing regular depth, that would have been routine. But because the corners were in, and now they back off, that run allowed to score, and it's a 4-run lead for the Oilers. That one bouncing in the dirt there. So Robson is at the plate here for the Oilers with the bases loaded. Boy, wouldn't it be something to see him go yard here? A grand slam to cap off this one. 1-0 is a called strike. He's also hitless today. But he is the league leader in home runs. He could really bust this open with a swing. He had 2 RBIs last night. 1-1 pitch outside. It's 2-1. Fans here at Coral Seymour Park anxiously watching on and excitedly watching on their team try and work themselves into a good playoff position. 2-1 misses upstairs, and the count is 3-1. And Robson may not even get a chance to swing the bat here. He's got a green light, though. This is his pitch to hit if it's in the zone. The 3-1. Outside, he walked him. So that walks in run number 7. coming in to score on that one is Andrew Alva scoring from third. Sullivan is now at third base. At second base is Dawson. And at first is Colin Robson. Zach Ferris watches ball one low. And the Pilots are struggling here. Again, they are trying to save their pitching for playoffs, so they're trying to throw position players. 1-0 is chopped over to the first baseman. He's just going to step on the bag. The run scores. And so it's just a simple grounder to Owen Hayes at first base, but it does credit with a run scored for Zach Ferris. And it does the job to score Sullivan from third and makes it an 8-2 ball game. Here's Cody New. Runners on second and third. And 2 dead. 1 ball and no strikes to him. Sanders back on the hill. And here's the pitch. Chopped over, and that's going to score at least a run. They're going to wave him home. Robson trying to score from second. The plate is not in time. Robson scores, and it's 10-2. The Oilers have busted it open. Oh, boy, trouble in paradise for the Pilots as an 8-run lead has exploded in this bottom. And the hits just keep pouring on here as the fans know that this is just closing time for the Oilers. That brings up Brock Worthkin after the 2, seems like forever ago, was in the on-deck circle. 2-0 pitch. This one, a pop-up left side of play. The shortstop, Luke Hefner, calls everyone off, makes the catch, and the inning is over. But the Oilers explode for 5 runs in the bottom of the 8th inning. And they will take a 10-2 lead into the 9th inning of play. 3 outs to work with. We'll see if the Oilers can come to victory, expectedly so, when we come back right here on ESPN Radio.
Dr. James Julian is happy to announce the addition of 2 new dental hygienists to his team of dental professionals. Elizabeth Huntley and Rebecca Hopkins bring years of experience and a calm, gentle touch that'll make your visit pleasant and enjoyable. Dr. Julian has been providing excellence in dental care to the Peninsula residents since 1992. Give his office a call at 907-283-4857. Your smile will thank you.
Floors Unlimited, located on K Beach, just past KSRM Radio, is expanding their showroom. Discover the Sparta Premium Vinyl Collection in plank and tile formats. With every Sparta purchase, a portion supports Ronald McDonald House Charities. They carry carpet and vinyl to tie your home together perfectly. Need a bathroom remodel? They do gorgeous ones. Floors Unlimited serves as far as Seward and Homer. Open Monday through Saturday. Call 907-420-7688. Floors Unlimited, where your dream floors come to life.
Welcome back to Oilers Baseball here on ESPN Radio as we head to the 9th inning of play as the Oilers exploded for 5 runs in the bottom of the 8th inning. And they take a 10-2 comfortable lead with Emerson Fleck back-to-back 1-2-3 innings. This one is probably all but finished up here at Coral Seymour Park. But we can't get too ahead of ourselves. There's still 3 outs to work with, as we will see what they can do here in the final inning of play. No changes out there. Everybody where they were before we started off. And Emerson Fleck, it will face Logan Sanders, Bo Rico, and Dylan Marks. Those are the 3 here in the 9th inning, due up as the first pitch is popped up, and that gets out of play. Still waiting for that play where, some of our fans may have an opportunity to try and catch a foul ball right behind home plate. 0-1, foul to the screen, quickly 0-2. That one out by the camera for those of you watching on the live stream at home. Maybe rattled your screen a little bit. Fleck, a long look in. He's got a sign he likes. And the 0-2 delivery. Weekly grounded to Leon on a couple of hops. Throw to first. Got him in time. And that is out number one. Boy, good hustle, though, nonetheless, up the line from Logan Sanders. Credit to him. You play until you can't anymore. He almost beat that out. And that will be out number one to bring up Bo Rico. He's the catcher. He is 2 for 3 on his day. He's had actually a pretty good day at the plate. One of the few pilots that have had success at the plate in today's contest. He has 2 of the team's 6 hits as the first pitch misses outside to him. One ball and no strikes to the lefty. Breaking ball hit down the third base line. Worthgen falls to his knees. Lost the baseball there, and it's going to be a E5. I'm not sure what happened there. But Rico reaches safely on the E5, and that brings up Dylan Marks, who has a singular hit today. He is 1 for 4. The pitch. Ground ball over to Eddie Leon at second. Tried to barehand it. Why on earth are we doing that? He tried to barehand the baseball. I don't understand on that play. Why don't you just... Here's my opinion. You're in the ninth inning. You're up by 8 runs. If you think that he's going to beat out the throw with 1 out in the ninth inning, take the field it with your glove, and if you think you're not going to beat him on the throw to first, then eat it. It's not like the run scores, and even if it did, you're still winning by 8 runs. That one misses outside for ball 1. And, both the runners advancing on that one. I'm assuming they called a balk on that. Yeah, so a late signal. They're going to call a balk. I'm sorry, I put down right in my scorebook there. And then I saw both the runners moving on. So, yes, it was a balk called by the umpire. So now runners on second and third. And here comes the 1-0. This one hit into right field. That's going to score a run. They're going to stop him at third. And the 1 run scores to make it 10-3. And so Luke Hefner has an RBI signal. Runners on the corners here as down to third base is Dylan Marks. Fleck loader and caught by Leon. Throw back to first. Got him. Double play. Game over. Eddie Leon makes up for the mistake. He strands 2 and doubles him off to end the contest as the Oilers pick up their 20th win of the season, as that was a fantastic ball game. A bit sloppy at the end, but they take care of business, and they are rolling right now, winners of now 4 consecutive games. And Again, 20th win of the season, a big-time mile mark for the Oilers, who try and battle for that second-place spot in the ABL standings. We'll see what they can do as we are going to step aside for a short break. When we come back, it'll be the post-game show to follow right here on ESPN Radio.
When you've been involved in an accident or suffered at the hands of someone else's negligence, we can help you assess whether you need an attorney and whether we can add value to your case. This is a small community, and we want to make sure that our community members are taken care of. We offer free consults to help you determine what insurances might be available to provide a full and fair recovery for you and whether we can add value to your case. Call us at Earhart, Elsner, and Cooley to schedule a free consult. 907-283-2876.
Hello, I'm Marty Hansen, owner and manager of Eyewear Express. Have you ever bought new glasses for your little darling and they're lost or twisted into a figure eight before you even get home or take that first picture? Well, if you got them at Eyewear Express, we'll replace the frame for free. Let me say that again. If they lose or break the frame, we'll replace it for free. So relax and expect the best from Eyewear Express in the Peninsula Center Mall, Soldotna. 260-9199.
Hi, this is Michelle, the 340B Program Coordinator at Peninsula Community Health Services. What is 340B? It's a program that provides prescribed medications at a greatly reduced price. This is a remarkable program for patients who have no insurance or for those who have high deductibles or copays. Patients that have had a qualifying visit in the last 12 months with one of our eligible providers may participate in this program no charge. To find out how the program can help you with medication costs, contact 9 Peninsula Supporting Your Health.
Now, it's time for the post-game show on ESPN 1140 and 96.9. Brought to you by Peninsula Community Health Services and The Best Shop with game recaps and on-field interviews. Let's return.
Post-game show as the Oilers victorious of 4 straight here as they knock off the Pilots by a final score of 10-3, commanding fashion. Do the Oilers take the second game of the series and a 2-0 series lead over the Pilots in the season finale here from Coral Seymour Park? Peninsula Community Health Services, the official post-game show sponsor, offering you supporting your health, offering medical, dental, eye care, and behavioral health services. You can visit them online at pchsak.org or call 907-262-3119. That number is 907-262-3119. Well, Aaron Morris for the pitching staff today gets the win. He went 5 innings pitched, 6 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 2 strikeouts, or 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. As the Oilers again, moving into the 20-win category. If they were to win out for the rest of the season, they would finish with 23 wins on the year. They are putting themselves in a position to fight for a home playoff series. We'll see what they can do. In terms of the batting lineup today, things that I liked about the guys today, Cody New, he had himself a great day. He had 3 hits today. It was a single and scored in the 3rd. He singled and got to 3rd in the 6th, and then he had a 2 RBI single there in the 8th to really put a bit of a compliment on his day. Other guys that had success today, I liked what Andrew Alva did. I know he probably didn't as much. He was hit by a pitch twice, so not really something that he could control, but he did a nice job staying in there. He ran the bases well. He also had a double in the 8th inning and scored a run in the 8th as well. Cole Dawson, he did a great job. He had a 2-hit day. He had an RBI single in the 8th and a single and scored in the 7th inning. Zach Ferris had a 2-hit day. He had a single in the 3rd and a double in the 7th that was also marked down for an RBI. And let's run you through the final line score. The Pilots, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. The Oilers, 10 runs on 10 hits and 4 errors. That is the line scores for today. Tomorrow, the Oilers will face off against the Pilots once again in the 3rd game of the series. And that is coming to you live at 6 p.m. right here on ESPN Radio with a pregame of 5:45. So for Race in the studio, thanks for all your help. For everyone out there listening, thanks for tuning in. This is Noel McLean is saying stay safe, stay dry, and so long, everybody.
All right. Have a good evening.
Thank you. You too.
1140 AM, 96.9 FM, and on the web at